Salonen. Ilpo, thank you so much for your time. Is there any question in Finland whether the new Prime Minister is too young to be the leader of a country?
Not really, no, I don't think so. Nobody has brought up her age or anything. I think we have taken it quite calmly.
So what are her great qualities? What has she learnt in her 34 years that make her a suitable Prime Minister?
Well, she has, for her young age, she has a long tradition, experience in politics. She has worked in local government in a city of Tampere, and it has been said that she has been very successful there. And she is a part of a social democratic party, which of course has a very long tradition in Finland.
So how is the country governed by a coalition of, is it 5 parties that are in coalition?
5 parties.
And they together have chosen Marin to be the Prime Minister. How is that working for the country? Is it unique, this many parties in a coalition?
No, we have had 5-party coalitions before. Last time we had only 3 parties, but it's not unheard of. It's not usual to have so many, but this is clearly more left-oriented government than the previous one. We have Social Democrats and Leftist Union and Greens and Swedish People's Party and of course the Centre Party, which is the more of a right-wing people.
What is the demography? Do you have any idea, Ilpo? Because, I mean, obviously some older people might think, oh, 34 years old is too young to run a country. I agree that Finland is a very progressive society and that may not be the case. But if it's a younger country, then maybe that might explain the people's acceptance of a Prime Minister who in many other nations would barely become a member of parliament at that age, let alone be the Prime Minister.
Yes, it has been a steady progress over the decades, and we have, of course, had a female president before, and also one female prime minister. Although her job was very short, it was ended in a scandal. But there you go. But I think Finland is a bit divided. I think the Helsinki area, the metropolitan area, is more. Should we say progressive, and the countryside, there is more support for, let's say, for instance, for the quite large right-wing party.
There's a 3-day strike, I believe, that she has to deal with. Does she have the ability to push through difficult reforms that could impact not only her popularity, but also her position as Prime Minister? Is she a populist, or is she completely committed to her ideology and therefore prepared to make the difficult choices?
We don't know yet. Of course, this is a tough place and tough time, and the opposition is very keen on finding any weaknesses in her. So we don't know yet, but I think she, according to the polls, she is much more popular than the previous Prime Minister, Antti Rinne, who was also, of course, Social Democrat. So I think many people are hoping that she does well.
Ilpo, if you don't mind, I'm going to end with a slightly left field issue. There was a big banner across the entrance of Helsinki airport. I don't know if it's still there, but I think it said something about the Finnish people. And it said, nobody comes to Finland or nobody comes to Helsinki in winter except you badass, right? I mean, Finland has something about it. You guys are, in a way, a bit weird, but the world loves you for being weird. Is that fair?
Well, that was the big festival, the IT festival Slush banner. Well, I think we like to think ourselves as a bit of tough people when it comes to horrible winter weather.
People love the Finns, Ilpo. Thank you so much indeed. Ilpo Salonen speaking to us from Helsinki. Really appreciate it.